Good afternoon, YouTuber subscribers and friends and the like. It's Grant coming at you from the back of Golden Corral in Hendersonville, North Carolina on Saturday, June 13th, 2026. This is the latest rig. I forgot which way I was pointing. On dual mode. It's a nicer Forrest River Class C, I believe it was Forrest River, I can't remember. Yeah, Forrest River, one of their higher end ones. Better than their cheap version, got the better paint job anyway. They have all kinds, but the generic white ones are usually the cheaper. Lower end stuff, and this one's got a higher end paint job, and then higher end material inside to try to compete with the Super C's. I just thought I'm doing the post trip, so I thought I'd include you in it and show you the inside of it here in a minute. Golden Corral and then the cookout over there next door. Haven't decided which one I'm gonna go to first. Probably Golden Corral tonight, since I'm camped here, and then cookout tomorrow afternoon or morning before I leave. I'm thinking. Okay, I forgot for the video, it's kind of dark. That's coming through on the phone pretty good. I always keep the shades down. For myself, it's a nice layout. They have these little, you have regular cup holders, and then they have tables that go into the cup holders, which some of the sets have, and still produce, oops, I'll do this one-handed. Come on, go in there, dang it. Didn't want to cooperate, there we go. So it's a space where you can eat at and stuff, and you can use the cup holder without the table, or you can use the cup holder with the table still, and you have power outlets built right into that. This whole thing is electric, so you can move it by button. The recliner, both the thingy come up and the deal reclines and whatever when the slide is out. Obviously that's a slide, so I kind of like the setup. Not the greatest. I mean, it is better than some Forrest River things have. The only difficulty I've had lately is that TV stand. The nuts, I've tried to screw in those bolts a couple times now, and it just won't stay tight, so I've been using the edge of that to keep the TV where it's supposed to be, and it's pushed it back a fair bit from this morning. That's where I usually sleep, is up on the overhead, so that I don't mess anything up on the regular bed. It does have this nice overhead. If I kept this, you know, if I were to inherit this or buy it or something, you know, number one, I'd probably, if I inherited it or bought it through the lottery or whatever, got a giveaway for it or whatever. Honestly, for me, I'd probably sell it and get a cargo van, because that's all I need. But if I wasn't going to go that route, I would sleep there. They give you enough space to walk through, barely enough space to walk through. 2 feet worth of space. Kind of have to get through there when the slide is in. Nice little extra kitchen that you can't get to when you're... That's what I don't like about it, is this is designed more for campground. You have to go there and put the slides out to be able to use it. I mean, you could technically use it as is, but you can tell it's kind of a... They did leave enough room there to open the door and stuff if you had to get to it with it closed. There's a water tank underneath there, so I would probably have to re-rig a water tank some way or another up against that deal, and an entertainment center on that side, I think, instead of the tiny one built in on that side. And I would have a recliner here instead of the bed, personally, and I'd use this as a big living room area, even though there is built-in recliners there. Like I say, I would be sleeping up top and making use of that space up top, because otherwise, what are you going to do, throw a bunch of storage up there? And it's killing your gas mileage going down the road and whatever, your fuel economy, to have an overhead. So I think you should sleep up top. And the other reason, like I pointed out in a different video, is that's going to be the warmest spot in this RV every single night, whether it's hot out or cold out or what. If you want heat, because heat rises, that's going to be the warmer spot, at least in the colder temperatures. This would be kind of better in the cooler temperatures, I guess, for that opposite reason. But here you go for that. Basic bathroom. Oops, my fingers in the way in there for you. Dual recording is hard to do. I do like this small little bathroom, and then you can shut this door and it magnets itself. So like I did, it doesn't hold it, like it doesn't hitch in, but there's a magnet built into the wood. You can feel it as you pull on it. So that's nice that they set that up on purpose. You can tell how it doesn't go exactly straight over, but gives you the ability to turn this into like a whole bedroom and a changing area in front of the bed, since they have the bed there when the slide is closed. And then this is its own independent slide back here for this bed, so it comes out, and there's probably about a 4 foot or something difference in the bed after it moves backward, kind of. But like I say, I'd get rid of the bed anyways. The only real reason they have a bed there, in my opinion, is for that water tank. I would have to jury rig something, but the water tank's only about half the space underneath, and the other half is open for storage. That's the way they design it. So, but I would put the water tank sideways and then build, you know, an entertainment center around that, so that this slide can stay in, and then I would use this space with a recliner and not have to use the slide, or just delete the slide altogether. Is how I would do it personally, because you don't need this whole thing, in my opinion, for these things. I just like the front overhang as the bed, because then it's up out of your way during the daytime when you're living in here, and then at night you can go use that section, and it makes it feel like different sections of the house. You know, if you're back here messing around in the day or whatever, you can turn this into like an office, put like a computer stand up there with couple monitors and a big time gamer type of thing, gamer chair and stuff like that in that corner, and have like a little gaming room during the day that's separated off or whatever. And then, you know, when you're cooking and stuff, you have this middle section, and when you're eating it, your food or whatever, you have this section. And that section, of course, a table to eat at and whatever, and watch TV as you do it or whatever. I'd probably end up putting a TV here, like a lot of RVers do. And, you know, basically lock that window and put a big TV up, because it's weird to have two recliners that are nice like that just to stare out the window when they have the odd TV swing up there. And it comes down, I think, a little bit, but I still would get like a big TV about the size of that shade and put it there, in my opinion, and maybe have the gaming room back there. And then at night, you crawl up in there and sleep. And it makes your house feel bigger if you're using different sections during different times of the day, in my opinion. But that's the way I would run it. But this is the newer, nicer version of Forrest Rivers, the higher end stuff. It's got you know, detail work and stuff like that. These usually come out without much of an issue, and the only real issue I've seen is the TV on the top, which they can just swap that stand out, or they can swap the bolts out of that stand or something from a different junk RV that they have on their lot, I'm sure. And then this will be ready to go. Oh, the other thing I'll point out, not all RVs have this, but that little thing I've been using as a pillow at night right there is a booster seat for the passenger. So I got a feeling that this is already sold to an older retiree husband and wife couple that asked for pretty much a booster seat on the passenger side for a shorter person. That is an extra that doesn't normally come with the RVs, and that makes me think that it's likely already sold and they're just waiting on delivery. I haven't called them yet, because I don't like calling them, because then they start nagging at you and whatnot. I don't know. Personally, the most we have to give them is like 48 hours notice. So I usually don't do it until a day or two before it. And I'm on Saturday. This is going to get, got 600 miles left, doing 3 a day. I could rush it if I wanted to, but I don't, so I only average about 350 miles a day. So it'll be Sunday, part of Monday. I'll be there Monday night and deliver this Tuesday morning, so I'll probably call them early Monday morning and tell them that I'll be there Tuesday morning. And all they require is the day before advance notice to make sure that they have room on the lot for you, because some RV dealerships are really, really tiny for the type of huge vehicles that they're taking in. But anyway, that was the gist of it. They should have upgraded the radio, in my opinion, but that's the other thing that makes me think it's an old couple that's getting this RV, because that radio system, it says on the demo it's got Bluetooth. Well, it does have Bluetooth, but it says on the demo it has Apple Play and Android Auto, but that's the mid-size package. That's not the really nice one that does hook into Android Auto. So you only get Bluetooth with this one. Then they have an even smaller one that doesn't have the screen. That's just a radio. Then you have this one that's got the screen. Then you got the other one that's got all the OnStar and a whole bunch of other crap on it. But I just thought I would show you this one's higher end Forest River 4 plan. Like and subscribe, leave comments. I'll catch you in the flip. Peace.